record. And we are here. We're half of the book. That's the good thing. Creo que vamos a nomás terminarlo. A ver, vamos a terminar el 24th of September. So I think, yeah, we're gonna do a lot of things. Okay, so we were working here. Just a second. Just a second. We were in the language writing passive forms, remember? The passive is something that you enjoy doing and you know very well, and it's not strange for you to practice. So we did the first one, yeah, and we answered A to F. Now it's your turn. Number 2. It says for each of A to D, identify the verb tense and rewrite the sentence in the passive. Ah, we did that also. Eso también. Yes, we did that also. Also 3, we did the what's the new information. We did that. Rewrite the sentence in the passive that the new information comes out at the end. Eso nos faltaría. So again, in the chat, start working and send me your answers. Rewrite the sentences in the passive so the new information comes at the end. Everybody, please. Now we're doing exercise 4. You need to write the answers on the chat for everybody to see. Working on exercise 4, please, everybody. We're doing exercise 4. Write your answers on the chat, please. Anybody? No one in the chat? Try to do it, please. Right, anybody? There's nobody writing on the chat. Come on. Try your best. Okay, so we have one here. We have Mr. Franklin, and his vapor is cooled by an unusual shaped condenser. Very nice word. Okay, so that is A. This is VAPOUR. Vapor is cool, is then. Faltaría el then. Y luego, is then cooled by an unusually shaped condenser. Very nice. Besito nomás. B, please. Anybody with B? Who has it? Who has it? Write it, write it. Oh, come on. Try to do it. A ver. So we have problems in B. Let's try to answer. Okay. It says bicycle couriers, no, careers, no. Bicycle couriers, yeah. Deliver the letters following the printing stage. The printing stage. So, primero, tengo que poner following. Sorry. Following the printing stage. The letters are delivered by bicycle couriers. Okay. Printing stage, a ver, I don't know, but not right now. Some letters, yeah, sobrecitos, come with a plastic part. Yeah, that is the address, the telephone number. I don't know if you got it, any of them. And it's found the printing stage. So that is the printing stage where the information is. the address. The letters are delivered by bicycle couriers. They already know, they will know where to send. That's B. C, anybody in the chat? C. A final task will complete the process now that it has gone through 6 phases. Please, anybody? C. And let me wait for a minute. C, C, C. Let's see. We have here, having gone through 6 phases, now a final task will complete the process. Comenzaría con now, ¿ya? Así. I'm gonna put it here. Sí. A ver, now, a ver, it says now that it has gone through 6 phases, the process will be completed by a final test. Así sería. Ay, escribí esta manuscrita. Through 6 phases, the process will be completed by a final test. Okay? All right? Okay. Now we need D. D. Anybody D? On the chat, and then we're going to check everything. Anybody? D. D. Anybody? Okay, so I think we can practice here. D. It says an electrically charged object like a TV screen attracts these small particles of dust. Okay, so first we have to mention D. These small particles of dust are attracted by an electrically charged object like a TV screen. Yeah. So here is the new information. Are attracted by an electrically charged object like a TV screen. It's given as an example. Okay. And then we have the next one. Thank you, Mr. Ivan. Once the refining procedure was over, coloring was added to the product by certain manufacturers. By certain manufacturers. manufacturers. ¿Ya? Porque aquí me está diciendo en the sentence. Certain manufacturers. O sea, aquí está comenzando con certain manufacturers y eso te olvidaste. By certain manufacturers terminaríamos esa sentence, but it was really good, Mr. Ivan. So once the refining procedure was over, coloring was added to the product by certain manufacturers. Esto no más, but it was great. Okay. So here I see that we still have some problems with the passive to put the new information at the end, and that is only practice. Yeah. Ahora, dice number 5, rewrite this text using passive verb where appropriate. So here we're gonna do it all together. Yeah, because time is our nightmare. If I put you in groups, it's gonna be horrible. So I'll give you 5 minutes to read this, and you do it by using the right passive verbs. Okay, where appropriate. Please start. Any problems? You have 4 minutes. Can we check or you need more time?
More time, Miss, please.
Okay, let's continue. Mr. Ivan, we're doing exercise 5 individually. They're rewriting, okay? And then we're going to check all together. Two more minutes, everybody. Okay, let's try it. If it comes right, right. Not, who cares? Um, I'm gonna let's do it simply. I'm gonna write it for you, and you go check what you did. Okay. Let me change the colors of my. Okay. I hope my keyboard is gonna die soon. So go check it while I write. If you have any questions, we'll stop. Okay. I'll do it slowly. And it begins. The power of the Earth's air pressure is shown by the following. Simple experiment. First, a large container is filled with cold water. I know. Water. Next, 15 millimeters of water is
Informal.
poured into an empty Coke can. The can is held in kitchen tongs, heated and allowed to boil for approximately 30 seconds. When the can is full of steam, it is removed. It from the heat and partially immersed upside down in the cold water. It collapses immediately as the steam condenses, creating a partial vacuum. The can has been crushed by the difference between the external and internal air pressure. Do you have something similar, different? But this is what the book guide says. So the power of Earth, if we compare with our text, it begins, no? The following simple experiment shows the power of Earth's air pressure. So we begin with the last part. Yeah, the power of the Earth's air pressure is shown by the following experiment. So it presents it introduces, and it continues. First, are large containers filled with cold water. Next, 15 no, yeah, ml is millimeters, yeah, of water is poured into an empty can. The can is held in chicken tongs, heated and allowed to boil for approximately 30 seconds. When the can is full of steam, it is removed it from the heat and partially immersed upside down in the cold water. It collapses immediately as the steam condenses, creating a partial vacuum. Like the can has been crushed by difference between the internal and external and internal air pressure. So it's cold against hot. It condenses like that. This is a way of describing. Like yesterday we were talking of how the passive is used, right? A process and academic, right? Do you have any other ways or maybe other ideas that we can talk about? Anybody?
Miss, I
Yes.
have a doubt. In
Okay.
the third line, next to 15 millimeters of water, wouldn't be R puret?
No, it's
Um,
for water you cannot count. It's uncountable.
oh, yeah, yeah. Okay. Thank you, Miss.
You're welcome. What else? What else, everybody?
Sí.
You probably have 4 minutes. Anyone? Anyone? But the explanation of this little text, it's really important to see how passive is better written and in the procedure, right? It helps us a lot. It opens our mind, right? So can I go to the book or are you copying or taking pictures? Because you're the picture generation. You're not the writing generation like I was. Can I share the book now? Okay. So we finished everything with the language for writing. So let's see. We have 3 minutes. Important. And here we have the writing. This is the writing, and this is very interesting. Okay. Before I continue, tengo un problema con el YouTube. Dice que es mucha la carga y no me deja subir de la lección de ayer. Voy a tratar nuevamente para, para ver cómo me va, porque si no, no sé qué. No quieren
Miss,
que... Yes, Mr. Frank.
this is because your account of YouTube is new, maybe.
Mm.
There is a configuration to extend the time to upload the video.
Really, really.
Yes, Miss.
¿Qué tengo? Me dices, ¿qué tengo que hacer?
Yeah, in a moment I can send you a mini tutorial.
Okay, okay, thank you, Mr. Frank. Because, chicos, no se están un poquito más y nos van a colgar. ¿Alguien de ustedes tiene COVID? Anybody? Send me on
No,
the WhatsApp.
not
And
now.
not yet. And your vaccines, you can picture. Ay, no, no se están, así están, sí. Okay, so please, okay, thank you, Mr. Franklin. Yes, because last night I couldn't it just said, no, it's too much, and I was like, oh, no. Anyways, bueno, now we have the writing. So we have already answered the question in this quiz with another student, but you do it, please. Hasta que se corte. Do your quiz.